Cooney, loser, bold guy. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, Cooney, upstays alive.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Welcome to the Raccoon Tweeties Christmas special. We are happy to have you join us today, even if you don't celebrate Christmas, and if you don't, happy holidays to you, whatever it may be. And we'd love to know. How about a shout out from our Muslim fans or Jewish fans, people that celebrate Kwanzaa. If you fall into or any holidays that I missed, if you fall into those categories, write a comment. Let us know if you want to do one of those specials. You probably don't. But yeah, thank you for joining too.
We should have a menorah in here. Is that what it's called? Or what is it?
Dude, that's a great... What if there was like a Thick Boy Squad menorah?
That would be awesome,
Thick
dude.
Boy menorah merch? Or some Ramadan stuff maybe. I don't know if that's... We tried to figure out on our own without Googling whether that was around the same time. We don't know.
We triple checked that we weren't recording.
Yeah. But now it's on air now. So I just don't know. But I want everybody to feel welcome here. That's what we do at Raccoon Tweeties. We're all about that. We have our robes on for this episode.
All robe Christmas, Daddy.
We wanted the feel, we're recording this before Christmas, but we wanted the feel of Christmas, a little relaxed. Maybe you're with family or friends. You're not at work. You're hanging out. You put on the robe. You kind of go downstairs to the couch, or you just go to the couch, watch TV while family makes breakfast and coffee and all that. So we don't have coffee here. We have Rain energy drink.
Yeah, look at that.
That's all we drink. We never. We also have coffee, but because you got to have both, Daddy.
Yeah, dude.
Right? You get your cognitive abilities from here, and you get your, home feel, your home Christmas thing from the coffee.
You know what's better than cookies and milk, dude?
What?
Kratom and Rain, dude.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely, Papa.
High five to that.
Man, I don't know what your Christmas tradition is where you are, but
robes mostly. What were you saying?
Robes. Yeah, for me, it's you. I wake up in the morning. I go downstairs. Mom, she's always like, "Does anybody want an Alpha Brain?" So we make home cooked Alpha Brain. She puts it up and puts it in one of those little 5-hour energy bottle containers. We have a bunch of those around the house always.
Yeah. Is it because there's like an on it holiday sale or?
No, that's something we do like probably year round, but on the holidays I'm back home. So she wants to make sure
She's
that
like, I wasn't, but then
she wasn't gonna do it, but she knows I love Alpha Brain. So I wake up, I'm off everyone at the house has a Helix mattress. Mm-hmm. What do you ask for Christmas? What did you ask for Christmas this year?
This year I asked for a watch, but your boy already got it, Daddy.
Boom!
Yeah.
How's that new Apple Watch working out for you?
Oh, dude, it's the best watch. It tells me that I would sleep 9 hours. Not true, dude. I slept for like 5 hours last night, dude.
It tells you exactly how long you sleep?
No, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't get it right. It says, but it makes me feel like I'm a well-rested individual. It said 9 hours. I'm like, okay, I'll take it.
Was there like a few hours where brain activity shut down or something? How do they...
Well, no, that's what your watch says.
Yeah. Mine says I sleep all day long.
The watch.
I don't have a watch, Daddy. With my bling on.
No, it just says that I sleep deeply for about like a third of my sleep, and then the other time I'm dreaming, REM sleep. I'm thinking about being in the audience for a famous stand-up comedian that does crowd work on me. You know what I mean?
Oh, do you have real dreams like that?
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Is it like a nightmare scenario for you, or you want to be crowd worked?
Well, there's that one nightmare scenario where they call me up on stage and they say my name wrong, and I just leave and I start crying, and everyone starts booing me. Remember, I told you about that on the Patreon episode.
I forgot, but more evidence for my idea that you have a serious problem about the name. Not only is it something that you talk about online, but you're also dreaming about it.
Yeah.
It's something in your subconscious.
Yeah.
Ever heard of it?
It's hard to be one of the 1,000 because this is what you're tormented with, situations like this.
I don't care if someone brings my name like name up wrong, I'll just correct it when I get on stage. So it's not a deep, but I do not want to be crowd worked by another comedian.
Yeah.
That I would not want. I won't sit, if somebody's like sit in the front row because they don't know me or whatever at the show, I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. I will not be sitting in the front row. I'd rather get into a fight with a doorman than sit in the front row of a comedy show.
Yeah. And
Kick me out.
You know, I'm 33, you're what, 36?
Yeah.
So really, what are we asking for Christmas? You know what I mean? Like for me, it's just an expectation of what I get for Christmas. Underwear, socks. That's the hacky thing. But it's 100% true. That's what I expect to get.
I know. It's kind of a blockbuster question on my part. But you know, do you see in the Discord that somebody, as an early Christmas present I got, somebody posted a guy getting arrested at the Comedy Store?
Oh, I tried to watch it, but I was hanging with my girl.
Yeah, you missed. Most of the time I miss stuff on the Discord. This
Yeah.
was like the 10% of the time that I actually got something that you didn't.
Yeah.
It's like comedy. The video says Comedy Store last night. Some guy that films crimes, I guess, and I clicked on it, and it's this guy. He's on the ground, and the security guard has his arms on him. He's like on top of him, holding him down.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey, stop!" And the guy's like, "I didn't do anything. And then you hear this voice where it's like, "You hit a fucking woman, you fucking idiot." And I laugh a little bit, and then the voice comes into frame, and it's Bruce Gray. It's this comic. He used to work at the store, and then he says some pretty dicey
Really?
stuff to this guy. Yeah, he says like. He's like, "You're going to jail. They're going to fuck you in the ass."
Oh my God, dude.
But I guess the guy hit this security guard. This I don't know her name, but is a woman that one of the people in the red shirts have seen her around. He like punched her or something because he's drunk and he got kicked out.
Oh my God.
His face looked all fucked up. They worked him over a little bit, so I'm glad they did that. You know, I think if you hit a woman, you have that coming towards you.
Yeah.
In an ideal scenario, you do. So they were like basically gadooshing this guy on the ground, and he eventually got arrested. Yeah, it's that thing.
Yeah.
And I think it goes right to where the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't have the sound on, but we can see this.
So yeah, that's the guy holding him down. And at the Comedy Store. Ever heard of it? Little bit of knowledge for the not if you're not one of the 1,000
Yeah.
that have gone to it recently. The people in the red are security.
Yeah.
They're not. There's a separation between the door guys and the security. So that, I mean, would you ever fuck with a guy that looked like that? Probably
No.
not, right?
No.
That guy looks like he might be able to beat up shop. There's Bruce.
Oh, there's Bruce.
That's where Bruce is like, "What you fucking? You're gonna fuck your
Get
ass."
fucked in the ass.
Jeez, Bruce. Be cool, Bruce.
cool, dude.
Jeez, dude. It's almost Christmas, Bruce.
Let me go plug this in.
So yeah, I mean, they're holding him down. This guy's like drunk out of his. This is what drunk people do at the store, or I've noticed. They've never done anything wrong.
Yeah.
Like there's never any like, "All right, my bad. I realize I was yelling at the comedian." It's always like, "I didn't do anything. I saw these two drunk women screaming at AJ Faji. Let's listen.
The guy just said, "You're a bottom, bro." I like that comment. You're a bottom.
I don't know if Bruce said that or someone else, but somebody said that.
What happened?
Are you okay?
Dude, these guys attacked me. They walking the show.
See? No admission.
My phone.
What up?
And that's the woman that got
Stop.
hit.
Get the video from these guys.
Hey, stop, please.
Thank you.
I'm asking you nicely. Stop. I'm on the sidewalk.
She's
I'm
trying
on
to
the
like
sidewalk.
stop the guy from recording, I
Please,
guess.
please don't touch me. Please don't touch me.
Part of her job.
Got you right here.
I'm
not touching
asking you not to
You're
touch me.
pushing the phone in my hand.
If security tells you to stop filming,
Yeah.
just stop filming, dude. Like, why? I don't understand. I hate when people become like street lawyers when they're like, "I can do this. I'm allowed to." How do you know that? Are you a lawyer?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
You know who never gives anyone any attitude, dude?
Who?
Somebody in a robe, dude.
Yeah, we're chill, bro.
Yeah, you chill out. It's just in your mind, you should be like, "Oh, put a robe on, Gerardo." That's what I say whenever I'm about to lose it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Be like, "Come on, dude. Don't be a duck." You know?
I do feel pretty relaxed now. I feel like I don't have any responsibilities right at the current moment.
Yeah.
I absolutely do, but when I feel that, I just kind of I'm like, I got a robe on
Drunk
for the
dudes,
next hour.
drunk dude slaps me. I don't.
I don't know how much longer it goes on.
And they don't like me because I have
The only people I recognize in this video though are Bruce.
That-
There is Bruce.
that-
Oh, and that guy.
yeah.
That's a security guy, but he like I feel like maybe he doesn't work there anymore and he just hangs out, or maybe he's like the head of security now or something.
Maybe.
I don't know. Oh, and there's Faji. Just speak of the devil. Oh, and there's Luke Schwartz right there. He's actually the homeless guy. Look
Yeah.
there. Damn.
Oh,
Luke
that's-
punched the security guy.
That's Jay Light. He's a police officer.
Yeah, Jay Light's a cop. Jay Light's a black police officer.
Wow, that guy. It's never a good look when your shirt is ripped open.
I mean, I'm sure that guy did nothing, right? He
No.
looks like someone who did nothing wrong.
Looks
The
like he-
classic.
maybe he had too many kiwis. You know what I mean? This is
They're
another,
explaining to him right now the law of fuck around and find out. They're like, actually,
this is another case of two hawk.
yeah. Look at all these three hawks are about to take down this duck, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, he's gonna get beaten up by everyone. Comedians, security guards, the fucking
Oh shit.
dude. That guy fucking.
Bro, that's not good.
He's so lucky.
Not
They,
right to assault
these
me.
cops know they're being filmed.
Yeah.
You didn't need to slap me, man.
See, this guy's. I'm glad he's filming because like we wouldn't be able to see, but it is kind of like, dude,
Yeah.
don't be a dick.
Yeah, dude. Go home to
You're
your
a little bit
kids.
of duck material going on.
Yeah.
I don't know who that guy is. Dan Blazarian, maybe.
Sir, quit quacking. Sir.
Damn, dude. Look at how you can tell Bruce is a comedian. He owns the stage.
Another thing too. Oh, there's Wam right there.
Oh, Guam?
Yeah.
Where's Guam?
Right there. Bald dude.
Oh, yeah, dude. You can't see his ponytail.
Cooper right there.
Cooper.
Oh, Matt Lockwood.
Damn, I messaged Bruce as soon as this happened. I wrote him, saying, like, this is worse than the Anthony stuff.
What Anthony's
You remember?
Desamito?
Yeah, when Anthony Decimito went nuts and he kept blaming Bruce, he kept saying that Bruce was like bullying him online or whatever. So I sent Bruce a message and I said, "Hey, this is Anthony Decimito on Brennan's phone. Please stop attacking me," or something.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"I need peaks. Please come pick me up in some
yeah.
city." Oh man, if you're like an open micer comedian or someone I know in Los Angeles, you will get random messages of me just randomly saying something strange to you. So
Related to a conflict in this community.
yeah, related. Yeah, definitely. I love doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, Bruce Gray and Josh Michaels wanted to kill each other at one point.
Oh yeah.
A lot of violent words said back and forth.
Well, Josh, check out what happened to the last guy that did that. Okay,
He's getting
watch
fucked in the
yourself
ass.
before you name the waters with Bruce Gray. Yeah. All right.
Well, that's a part of every open micer's journey is like you threaten somebody's life and either you kill them or you make it past that moment.
Yeah, you have to have a blood feud with another person no one knows. Yeah. Or else you're not a real open micer, okay?
Exactly.
You know what's like the quintessential, and I love that we're talking about this on Christmas, but the quintessential thing is to be an open micer that has a hatred of someone who doesn't know who you are.
Yeah.
This Steven, well, I almost said they're fooling. This comedian sent me a message of some guy. He messaged him like, "You suck," or like you're trash, or you're a hack, and he didn't even know who the guy was. And he wrote him back being like, "You want to talk about this?" And then that guy blocked him. It's some random open micer.
Yeah.
He sent it to me because he knows I'm insane. He was like, "Do you know this guy?" And I was like, "Nah." But then I looked and the guy was following me.
That's the other thing too.
The Pied Piper of lunatics.
Nothing lasts forever. Part 2.
Oh, that guy's the most normal of the three of us. If they lined us all up, he's more normal than we are. What was his name again? Nothing lasts forever. Part 2.
Yeah.
yeah. People would, if there were people that know him and knew us, and they asked a comparison, there's no chance they'd be like, "Oh yeah, Brennan and Gerardo are the normal ones there," and that's a guy with a weird name.
Tokyo Cunt Punch too. Yeah. Remember that one?
Tokyo Cunt Punch. I never actually saw her, but how did we find out about her?
Oh, Kill Tony. But I've seen her around the scene before.
I don't know her. Great woman.
Yeah.
Never met
She's
her.
very funny actually.
Yeah. I do have her on my Secret Santa this year for open micers, so I'll probably be getting her something.
Yeah, dude. That's how you know the comedy community is strong, dude. When you got a Secret Santa amongst open micers, like Austin right now, dude. There's probably a lot of Secret Santa going on. You know what I mean?
I wonder if Austin is like as redacted as it sounds like, we've all seen the Tony Hinchcliffe meme.
Mm-hmm.
But I wonder if they have nice things like that. Do they have Secret Santa? And I'm not being facetious. I don't actually have a Secret Santa with anybody. But maybe we should do that.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe we should do that. Just pick some comedians that we're friends with. Some of the 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not too many people.
No.
At any given, that's not even that many gifts.
Yeah.
Santa Claus could knock that out like that.
Yeah.
Papa.
Yeah. What would you get, Louis Lemis?
What would I get Louis Lemis?Maybe some. If I want to go all out, maybe find out what his shoe size is.
Oh.
You know, get him some new shoes.
Is that a shot at his style, or you just
No, but those guys are hype beasts. You know,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know how they are.
Yeah.
These kids, they're in their late 20s now. They wait in line outside of Supreme to buy I don't even know what the shirts and sweatshirts cost.
Socks and
Yeah,
underwear. And,
like $200 sweatshirts and like $50 socks. You see them and they have like their pants pulled up and the big socks going on.
yeah.
Although I think more Vince than Luis and Daniel. Daniel's more sort of. Daniel came to the open mic the other day and KJ was roasting him.
Oh, yeah.
In front of everybody.
Yeah.
He was like, look at that Thanksgiving ass sweater. And the whole crowd was like laughing at him, you know? And then he sat down in one of those like foldy chairs and it broke. And KJ was like, what did you do? Oh shit, what did the sweater do to the chair? Like it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good stuff. Didn't look like a Supreme sweater. What would you get Miguel?
Miguel, I would, whenever I get a lot of money, I'm going to buy a majority stake in his favorite basketball team. And then that's his gift, is that I own a basketball team.
That you own a basketball
Yeah.
team. How's that a gift for Miguel? Because he can go to the games or something when you say.
Because it's kind of a flex more than a gift, but I
Right.
think he'd appreciate it still. And then I'll give him tickets every now and again. You know what I mean?
Okay. Sounds more like a gift for you, but you are giving him tickets.
Oh yeah, but he this is his fuel, dude. Is,
Right.
You know,
Seeing your success?
yeah, seeing the success of others. He's
You're
like
motivating him.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And
What
which could be the greatest gift of all.
what would you get me then?
I was, we're in the midst of the holiday season, and I'm trying to get you something right now.
Oh, okay.
And I think you're fully aware of what it is. It's just you don't know. You know what I mean? You don't know, but you understand. When you see it, you're like,
That sounded like a
"Oh."
Shabism. A Shabanese.
It's actually a Maceism, dude.
Okay.
It's actually a Chris Rock joke.
What?
Way back, I think it was either Laugh Your Ass or whatever that Big Laughs special is, where he says, I don't know, but I do understand. It was like a punchline.
So Chris Rock, bigger, blacker, and then bring the pain.
Yeah.
Bring the pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the one before that is Big Ass Jokes, I think. Oh shit! Sorry, I logged into Discord to get that video. I gotta get out of that. Have you seen that Headliners Only documentary on Netflix?
I watched some of it in like a COVID haze, so I didn't really get the full thing of it, but I enjoyed what I saw.
Oh, okay.
Why?
No, I watched the whole thing last night.
It was good, right?
Yeah, it was whatever. I was
Yeah.
expecting some stand up at least. You know what I mean?
Oh, you thought they were gonna come out and do stand up?
Yeah.
Nah, daddy. Nah, they want to know. They want the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Three of the greats, how they're friends.
Yeah.
How Kevin Hart came up. You know, I heard that Kevin Hart and his crew were so annoying at the Comedy Chateau that crazy owner Felix said he doesn't want them to come by anymore.
Well, that's a L on Felix, dude.
Is that maybe we should block out some of those names.
Oh no, dude, he's a fucking maniac.
I know, but the person that told me that, or the people that told me that, they didn't say I could say it.
Oh, okay. Well,
Maybe
I'm pretty
we
sure
bleep
I've
it.
heard that aside from you telling me that now.
I mean, I saw firsthand the crew at Flappers when I worked there, Kevin Hart, and I didn't really see them being annoying. I didn't have to deal with them or anything like that. But I did see who I believe was manager, or at least the guy who like manages money, arguing with Barb.
Oh, yeah.
Getting heated. I've said that before.
Yeah.
They were mad. There was like blah 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 blah, like going back and forth. He did have a large crew, but what the people told me was that they just like, not necessarily Kevin Hart, but the people around him, they'd be like, they need this kind of drink, they need this kind of table, this kind of room, they need to sit in this and that and now that. And that's, granted, this is not the it's not the most reliable of sources, shall we say? But I mean, sounds kind of believable though.
Yeah, I mean, well, do they deserve it though? You know what I mean?
Just because they're friends with Kevin, they deserve those.
They all reach the success, dude.
You're right.
Yeah.
So you think Miguel? What would Miguel demand in his seat at your stadium?
Stock options, probably.
No, what?
He'd be like, I need somebody that's an insider on Wall Street here right now.
So you think that Miguel would ask a usher for stock options?
Yeah, I mean, any information is good information, right?
So the usher comes down. He's got like his cart of like he's like, peanuts. Get your peanuts.
Flappy
here.
fries.
Or he's like he's in a box and some person who's like putting out the sodas and beer, and Miguel will be like, "Excuse me, can I have stock options?" They'd probably be like, "What? What are stock options?" I don't see that.
I think Miguel. Okay, so are you talking about riders at like arenas?
Well, that's kind of what these people are doing. Right?
Okay.
They want. I'm assuming they come in and they're like, "I want like Grey Goose vodka." And so the people got to go get Grey Goose and bring it in the room. And then they're like, can we get a room that has like more tables and chairs or whatever? Or like, can we get, we all want we all want French fries in the room for us. We need more soda, that kind of shit.
Yeah. How many LED lights can you get in here in 5 minutes? You know what I mean?
Where's the chili?
So what would, because as a comedian, that's technically like a Christmas wish list every single show you do. You get a writer, dude. You could just ask for things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Have you developed any sort of sense of what you would need before the show? Because I know that I need to stretch most of the time before my shows, but that's as far as I've gotten so far, Daddy. That's how bad my comedy is. I'm not even asking for Perrier's yet. You know what I mean?
No, I would just ask for water and maybe light beer.
Okay. I would put broccoli and hummus, I think, right? You know, you got to eat something that's going to be, it's not going to question your digestive system. You know what I mean? You can't be asking for greasy ass quesadillas or chiliana. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't want any food.
Really?
No, maybe for after, but if I probably, no, I don't want to eat before I go on. You eat before you go on stage?
Yeah, I know that there's
can't
this
do
whole
that.
thing like you got to perform hungry type thing, like or like a sentiment towards that. But I mean, when kiwis are in the wild, they're gonna get eaten. Dude.
Yeah. So you're asking for kiwis on your rider?
De-skinned kiwis. And
What's a
then
de-skin?
Just like they just give me the kiwi.
Oh, like skinned.
Yeah.
Okay, skinned.
Oh,
already.
de-skinned is probably not even a word, huh?
No, de-skin's probably fine. I just was like, de-skin? What does that mean?
A kiwi without skin, and then
Yeah.
but I want the skin though too, but just separately. You know what I mean? And then
Skin on a different, like on what, on a plate?
yeah, and then I get like a fork and a knife, and I cut up some skin and chow it down, skin to meat, portions type thing. Maybe
Yeah.
like one extra skin, and then I'll give the juice to the homie. You know?
Your rider is a lot more than mine, I think, because it requires somebody to skin kiwis.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could maybe get a reputation as for someone if you do that.
Yeah, a
yeah.
good reputation. Like people.
Well, people will talk about it. Yeah.
yeah. Also, they spread the good word. You know?
Right.
Like, oh, what? He's killing so hard. What does he eat before he goes? to
Go
sleep?
de-skin that for that redact.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So you're gonna virtue signal right now on the podcast that you're not gonna demand things.
That's not really virtue signaling, but I see your call out there. I mean, I just don't like comedy. Well, that's all I need.
Oh,
You know, I mean, I don't want to eat because if
Yeah.
I eat before I go on, I suck.
really?
Yeah, and I just don't feel good. I don't want to be full.
Yeah.
because it'll be like it zaps my energy. All I need is water and beer.
Damn.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
all I need to do my comedy, dude. Water and beer. Because I'm El Gato. I mean, what else would I want?
Yeah.
If I'm not eating anything, I just want something that keeps me hydrated, but also a little bit different.
I'm trying to be the devil's best friend or whatever that's called. What did you say last episode?
Devil's assistant.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to be the devil's assistant because you're talking about the plastic cup boys asking for too much. The Kevin Hart's crew.
Oh, it's one thing to ask for stuff as the performer.
Yeah.
It's another thing to be like the performer's cousin's friend and be like, I need vodka, like Ciroc vodka, or I need proper 12 whiskey like Conor McGregor.
True. Yeah. You could stop by the liquor store, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just and like to demand it, and I mean, just take what you're just there. the writers are like his like people writing his jokes for him are like we can't do this unless we have like Barks root beer. So you got to run out and get that because that's that shit I really like. It's like, dude, just leave those poor comedians alone.
Yeah.
They work for Felix. They've been through a lot.
Yeah.
And then just to have like, also, how many people do you need? How many people do you need to travel with you?
Yeah.
I guess since it's him, he needs security guards. He needs the guys that write the jokes for him. The women that are the women of the entourage. That's, you know, and then you need a Marg type character.
Miguel. Yeah.
Yeah, you need a Chin probably with you.
Addies, baddies.
Somebody get the addies, somebody get the baddies. A baddie wrangler. A trainer probably.
Yeah.
Someone to do some like maybe like an on-it rep. So that is a lot of people that you need.
Or even like a stunt double. You know what I mean? You can get somebody that looks exactly like you, and then you do an encore, but it's a stunt double, and you give him your bits, but then he does a stage dive at the end. You know, like a real risque move, but that fucking dude fuels the crowd. And then on top of that, you're stage diving in their minds, and then you come back on stage, dude. And you know what I mean? So you just cloned yourself. That's the biggest joke of all.
I would love it if I could clone myself where I had a stage double. That would be great. Because if you know what I would do? I would go on stage, I'd be doing my stand-up, and then I'd have him come out like in the middle of, or like at the beginning of one of my jokes with a microphone, and he would look at the crowd and he'd be like, did the funny just double up? Did we just fucking get in there? Double up the funny? Or however he does it. Can you do an impersonation of him?
The funny just doubled up. I don't know.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Immediately, dude. You're almost there. You're almost in the perfect. You can just pull it out, can't you?
Yeah.
God damn, I wish.
Yeah, Joe Rogan. Rogan.
There's like 4 of you on stage, each doing one. One's doing D'Elia, one's doing Joey, one's doing Callan, and then one's just you.
Yeah, dude.
I would think that would be, our crowd would like it.
Yeah.
If we could clone ourselves, that would be funny.
How far are we away from that? You know what I mean?
I hope scientists are working on that because Timos needs you, scientists. Raccoon Tweeties needs you.
Yeah, the funny can infinite up, dude. You know?
It's really up at the end of it all. It's really up to scientists to double the funny up, not us.
Exactly.
Until they get working on the right path, start trying to fix the things that really matter. We're not going to count.
Yeah, and think about how good crowd work would be if you can read minds, you know? If you don't even have to ask where they work. You're just like, oh my God, this guy works in construction, you know?
I would be horrified if I could read people's minds. It'd probably throw me off. I'm like, damn, half this crowd is a fucking lunatic. But how about crowd working yourself?
Oh, that's
because you got the clone, stay on the clone bit for a minute. Mm-hmm. You're looking out. Hey, what do you do for a living? To that guy, to myself.
Yeah.
And then I go, 8 inches. Crowd laughs.
Oh, yeah. Dude.
Right. Drop the microphone. Done.
Yeah. And then he comes back on stage. When you drop the mic and leave, he comes on stage. You know what I mean?
I guess it could do that. I would just say, like, you could just ask him, hey, what's your name? What's your name? To me. And they go, Mr. Whole Foods. Boom.
Boom.
Every show, that's who you could do.
You better be careful.
Closer.
Dude. The Verzi triplets are watching. They're going to take this.
They should do that.
Yeah.
It's crazy that one of them, I've talked about this before on the pod, but one of them was born without a penis.
Yeah. He's still looking for, I saw the ad.
Yeah. Well, the penis is gone.
Yeah.
There's no getting back. They just, he never had it.
Yeah.
He was born without it.
If you had no penis, right? Do you think you would have shame in asking for somebody to attach one, you know?
No. I don't know I've never asked the one. I'll never reveal who it is. I never asked Sean. No, just kidding. It's not, I won't commit. It could be Mitch, it could be Alex. But I've never asked them like to, have you ever tried to get a penis?
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems like the wrong thing to do.
Yeah. But if you internalize it and you're like, wow, I have no penis. Like, I'm not going to care if everyone knows, you know? Everyone's going to find out one way or another, like whether it's through a Facebook post or something, but I'm going to do my best to get a penis. It's like, it becomes like a hero's journey.
You think they would try to figure out a way to, but who knows? I don't know what the mindset is like when you're born without a penis. what you do there. But it's a gift and a curse because that's how they got discovered.
Yeah.
That was their main story. That's what got people watching the Verzi triplets before they were on The Floor is Lava. They were looking for like a freak show act, and they saw these triplets, and when they heard about the penis thing, and they were like, "This is a great story."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the number one thing you need in comedy is a story, daddy.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Yeah. I guess neither of us really have a story.
My story is, I was a fat man at one time that turned to kiwis, and the funny,
The funny is about to double down.
no,
right?
No.
Get skinnier?
No. Yeah, well, that too, yeah.
Right?
But get skinnier, but also the sugar intake is at an all-time high. So
because of the kiwis?
Yeah.
Because your energy's through the roof? Mm-hmm. All right.
The insulin response is ridiculous. The cognitive ability is off the charts.
Right.
And the funny is doubling up, dude.
I see. So your story is about like how much funnier it became when you changed your diet.
Yep.
No more carne asada chile on.
Yeah.
Pico de gallos off the table now.
Yeah.
Instead of farm to table, it's well, I guess it is farm to table now. The kiwi farm to table.
Yeah. It's kiwi to esophagus, dude.
Kiwi to esophagus. My story is about a man with small teeth overcoming that. Or big gums.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then the indecision whether or not you want to battle the big gums or the small teeth, that's what makes the people keep watching, dude.
I feel like it cannot be both.
Yeah.
It's up to the audience to decide which one it is. It's unlikely that it's both, right?
I think it's small teeth, dude.
I think it's probably small teeth too. Let me see your teeth. Yeah, you definitely have way bigger teeth than me.
Yeah.
So I guess what's weird to me is that before this, no one has mentioned this. I've been made fun of for a lot of things. Don't get that. Hairy, bald, other things that I'll let you figure out at a later date because I don't just want to give you all my faults. But this is a new thing that we got just from people watching the YouTube. The small teeth. No one has ever mentioned the dentist wasn't looking at it like, you got small teeth here. Never.
Well, that is kind of like a weird mixture. That's your comedic story, dude.
Right.
Bald, yet very hairy.
Yeah. That is true. It is weird that am I the hairiest person you've ever met?
I mean, I'm pretty hairy.
Yeah, but you're not. You're not as hairy as this, daddy. You are pretty hairy, and I appreciate that. There's two hairy guys. Two hairy, uncircumcised guys.
Yeah.
In robes on Christmas.
Yeah.
What is that? What are we doing here?
Dude, robes are fucking awesome. But it's a real risque move to wear a robe with no clothes underneath. You know what I mean? Like, have you ever wore a robe with no clothes underneath?
Only in a pinch, or some maybe out of the shower.
Yeah.
It's rare. It's when that happens. It's usually like someone unexpectedly. I have to answer the door or something for some reason. But usually I put on stuff before I do that. I think it sounds like I'm just going out there and being like, ready.
Yeah, it's pretty loosey K to not put underwear on at least.
Oh yeah.
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 Yeah. Right. Yikes. When I get out of the shower, I put the robe on, head over to a planner, get the business done. Right.
Yeah, I only wear no clothes and a robe when I'm going to the bank. Because when you're in line at the bank,
I'm eating this girl's asshole.
So I was eating this girl's ass. Man, people will never understand the joy that Andrew Dice Clay brings.
Oh yeah,
some of us.
The Dice Man cometh. I've seen that at least like 7 times.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's a great man. Mm-hmm. Great man.
But real quick on robes. I think that robes are like. Do you think it's like coastal elite of us to wear robes, or is it kind of like every man?
No, definitely not robes, dude. I mean, think of all those trailer pictures of people in robes. Oh. That's like their main form of. That's what they wear when they never leave the trailer.
Trailer people, huh? Is that what you're gonna call them?
Yes, people who live in trailer parks.
People in trailer parks wearing
you never seen
robes.
An image doesn't just come to your mind of a woman in a robe with a cigarette sitting outside of a trailer. Well, maybe that's just white people.
Let's see here. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of Renaissance. Robes were big in the Renaissance.
That's kind of what I mean, the woman in the pink.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
But that's like from a sketch, it looks like.
Yeah.
The guy in the red, is that from Trailer Park Boys?
This one?
Yeah, that's true. You never see Trailer Park Boys? That's Canada, but
No.
dude, you would love that shit.
I think I've seen episodes, but I just
You got to watch from the beginning, dude. Trust me. You would love that shit. It's good.
I started from the beginning. There's like that guy in the black shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy rules.
But yeah, I because the reason why I say this is because I got this robe. I stole it from a family member of mine that would like to go on cruises, and I guess he got this from a cruise. It's like a triple XL though, dude. This is a huge fucking robe.
Well, that's the thing about robes, is the bigger the better, because you want it to be sort of loose. And it's when I cut, like, it's like those, remember, what was the craze with the thing, the onesie? What were those things called?
Yeah.
Whatever they
Snuggies?
were called. Snuggies? Yeah. It's like a snuggie, but it's not as embarrassing.
Yeah.
A robe is like, for whatever reason, kind of suave, you know, sometimes. Yeah. You got yours from a cruise.
Well, robe on, and I left his house with the robe on.
Yeah.
He got very upset with me, and he said that it's very hard to find triple XL robes. But I feel like he was just mad because he got this for free and I got it for free. You know what I mean?
So he got mad at you because you stole the robe?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Let me see. Expensive robes. You know how we were looking up canes the other day?
I got my robe from Nordstrom Rack. Ever heard of it?
Expensive robes. Okay, so we're looking at like samurai type robes, right? Like, or, you know, Asian
Kimonos.
Oh, look at this. That's a nice robe, dude. I would not mind sporting that.
I just don't. I let my girl pick the robe type shit. She picked this out, and I was like, "Oh, I like this."
Okay.
But that, I'm like, I don't know. Is it cool? I can't decide. I'd have to have her do that.
Dude, imagine having 8 kids and then you buy them all gifts, maybe 2 each, 16 gifts under the tree, right? You come downstairs in your robe, dude, and the kids are already happy. And you're just like, in your robe, you know, and
Right.
you're relaxed. You can't lose your shit in a
Right,
robe.
right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what I'm talking about, dude.
If that happened to me, I'd be like, "Why aren't you guys at t-ball practice, dude? The fuck is going on?
Oh, yeah.
Get out in the field and fucking get good at baseball.
Yeah.
You got to pay for daddy's life sometime soon."
Mm-hmm.
Different.
Tell them.
Yeah, no, my kids are always going to be like practicing sports and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. Silk robe. Oh, a silk robe would. That's definitely the height of luxury, dude. Is wearing a silk robe.
I guess if it's like, hot where you are,
Yeah, or humid. Yeah, hot,
Yeah.
humid. Silk
a
robe.
linen robe.
Yeah, with a lot of wicking. You know what I mean?
Silk would be like, silk would be, see this, I'm more in a winter, it's like I want to be sexy. I want to be cold and sexy.
Oh, a hoodie robe, dude. What the heck?
I guess women like robes more than men is what we're finding out by searching robe.
Yep. Well, they're.
Well, we're in touch with our feminine side here
Yeah.
at Raccoon Tweeties.
Yeah, I think I don't know if I would go with the robe with the hood on. It kind of
No,
looks,
I don't like that at all.
Makes you look
What
like
do
a
you-
witch.
Like a witch. You look like you're in Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, dude. Assassin's Creed. That's
That's Assassin. Like you're about to kill some freaking Julius Caesar's
Knights of the Templar.
or whatever.
That's an Ezio robe
Yeah.
right there, dude. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, it was under my request that we wear robes today because this holiday season, dude, you should be more relaxed than giddy. Is that what's the opposite of relaxed?
What's the opposite of relaxed? Hyped up, anxious.
Anxious, yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, 2023, I imagine for many people has been rough. I know people have messaged us about losing their jobs, family issues. For me personally, as I mentioned a few times on the show, it's 2023 started with me stepping in a puddle for my house being flooded.
Yes.
And then I got mold, and then it ended with me having COVID-19. So I'm kind of like, maybe 2024 is going to be a little bit different, hopefully. Hopefully there'll be less drama.
Hopefully the complications don't double up, right?
Yeah, I'm hoping I hope it's not atrocious. So yeah, I would love for it to do a chill end to 2023. That'd be nice.
And you also had a Flamin' Hot Renaissance in 2023, though. That was a good thing, right? You had a lot of Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
That's true. I don't know if it was the first time, and maybe the first time I ever had Flaming Hot Cheetos, and I loved them. I got that whole box. I ate the whole box. Now it's gone. I haven't ordered another box because it's like, I'll eat them too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of calories, daddy.
It's probably not good for you, I imagine.
Yeah. But for Christmas, you like to venture out of California. Is there a reason why you don't celebrate Christmas in California? Is it too dicey?
Family.
Right. Then you say that, but is that really the reason?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Too dicey, like, how so?
I don't know. You're the one that keeps leaving. I'm out here in California celebrating Christmas every year, daddy.
Right. And do you Christmas is that with their tamales thing? You were gonna bring me tamales.
Oh, I forget.
Is that part of
tamales.
Christmas?
Yeah.
There's still tamales left?
Yeah, I have them frozen.
Oh, I see. And you just heat them up in the microwave or what?
Yeah. I'll have to teach you the ways of the tamale, sir.
Do you put any sauce on it?
Yeah, dude, tapatio or something like that. You want to put sauce on that tamale?
Tapatio. Yeah. Because
Tapatio.
basically tamales are tacos with salsa on them.
But yeah, I have 3 special tamales for you.
Okay.
THC and I'm just kidding. THC tamales. Hey,
Right.
are those real? What the fuck, dude?
Right.
3 of them are pineapple tamales, dude. How do you feel about pineapple on pizza?
I love pineapple on pizza.
Then you're gonna love tamale pineapple.
Okay.
Dude. Yeah.
Damn, that sounds good. I'll try that.
And then we got a bunch of pork tamales, a bunch of chicken tamales, red and green. You know what I
Okay.
mean? And some cheese and jalapeno tamales. My favorite.
Your favorite is cheese and tomato?
Jalapeno. Why would I put
Jalapeno.
tomato in a...
I don't know.
That's
My
different.
brain is tired.
Yeah.
Cheese and jalapeno. That sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
What about pupusas? You ever eat pupusas?
Of course.
Okay. You ever
I've
had-
told you, dude.
What?
I'm down with El Salvadorian back in Virginia. No, El Salvadorian culture.
You're a pupusa poppy dude or what?
Oh yeah. What did I used to get? I used queso y revuelta.
Revueltas, yeah.
Revueltas, which means pork, I believe, right?
No, I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure revueltas are cheese and jalapeno. I could be wrong.
Let's look it up, Daddy.
Papu.
Because I used to get that at the corner store, La Union, in Arlington, Virginia, all the time, 7 times a week.
Let's see here. We're looking up revuelta. What is pupusa revuelta? Fucking shit.
I remember like I used to get like cheese, pupusas, and pork and cheese.
Okay, so yeah, it's pork, refined beans, and cheese.
Yeah.
So your boy's wrong. Yeah.
And the word al pastor, never heard it until I came to California.
What is al pastor?
And that's also pork.
Yeah, but there's
Yeah,
some
but
sort of...
It's like a way they make it, right? Because it's on spit, maybe?
Yeah, the spit is what makes it pastor. Boneless pork shoulder. It's from boneless pork shoulders, triangular cut from the area just above the front leg of the pig. Damn, imagine if we talked about humans that way, dude.
I know. I think about that from time to time, like the crazy stuff that we eat off of like animals and the way we do. Like, oh yeah, I ate an animal's foot.
Yeah.
It's kind of nuts. What do you think
Throw
about
in the grinder and make some fucking ground foot.
it? Throw Miguel on the grinder. And make some, have you ever had Miguel's lips?
Pause, dude.
Have you ever had Jay Light's leg? His calf muscle? Pretty
Yeah.
delicious.
Yeah, dude. That would be wild if cloning gets so well done that you could just clone yourself every day. And so like you have a fire ass show with a clone. He already knows the assignment. You know what I mean? And then afterwards you could just eat him. You know?
Yeah, you eat your clone's nose.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm glad you went back to that. It's like, yeah, I tried my nose the other day. Pretty good. But you wouldn't want to tell people that because they give them a wrong idea.
Yeah, dude. No.
They'd either try and eat you or you're one of your clones. Like, hey, listen, what if you invited all your friends over and you're like, for a dinner, and then it's laid out and it's just you're serving yourself, different parts of you. And there's your big head on the table with apple on the thing.
It's kind of Christ-like if you think about it.
I don't know what I meant, but the apple, like, they put the apple in the pig's mouth.
Yeah.
Not the sex thing. That's not what I was thinking about.
You're gonna fuck yourself. Well, it's Christ-like because Christ, like,
Sacrifice. Oh yeah,
He turned his blood into
Yeah.
wine, and
yeah.
all
He's
that.
like, drink me, eat me. He's
Yeah.
kind of a freak.
Yeah, dude. He's one of the
weirdo,
1,000,
dude.
obviously, dude.
Yeah. Or it's like, be cool, Christ.
Do you think Jesus Christ was funny or no?
Probably not.
Really?
I don't know. Is there a lot of jokes in the Bible?
Well, you just think about the smartest people in the world are typically funny comedians, right? Mm-hmm. Who he knows more than any of us. You know what I mean?
Well, he wasn't even one of the 1,000.
That's your fucking narrative, dude.
I'm saying like, oh, you think he was like there? He was doing comedy clubs back then.
Well, dude, he was headlining for sure, right?
Yeah, but he wasn't making jokes. He was like, you guys got to be like, different. He probably started just like any other speaker. He was like, a lot of ladies in the crowd tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
There wasn't any nacho cheese back then.
Yeah.
But he's probably like, oh, I see you. You're kind of hot.
He's like, Jerusalem is nothing like Nazareth. Nazareth is like Ethiopia with a beach or something. I don't know, something
dude,
like that.
you
Yeah.
got it. Yeah. He's like, oh, it's hot out here, dude. It's so hot in the desert, huh? But who's really hot is that guy.
Yeah.
You make me want to put on a sweater.
He's like, if my dad didn't see everything, I'd fuck the shit out of you.
yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
dude. I'm sure Jesus said that. Probably those exact words, but I don't know. He spoke Sanskrit. Is that right?
What is that?
Some old language, Sanskrit. Is that what Jesus spoke?
Sanskrit?
Maybe type in what language did Jesus speak?
Well, Sanskrit, first of all, is an ancient Indo-European language of India, in which the Hindu scriptures and classical Indian. Okay, what language did Jesus speak?
I could be wrong. I can't wait until Jesus
see.
spoke Aramaic. Check and say, type in, did Jesus speak Sanskrit? Why do I think this?
Did Jesus speak Sanskrit? Most religious scholars and historians agree with Pope Francis that historical Jesus principally spoke a Galilean dialect of Aramaic.
Why do I think Sanskrit? Is there like a reason for this?
What is this?
Didn't Jesus speak Sanskrit? There. Scroll down. Scroll. There.
Oh, here. No one knows for certain. That's the answer. Let's see here.
I don't know. I'm not a biblical scholar. I just know about Brendan Schaub.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Probably because Sanskrit wasn't spoken at all in Israel, Judea, so Jesus wouldn't have had an opportunity to learn it. No one knows for certain, but most people believe
What is
Jesus spoke
Aramaic?
Aramaic. Though Hebrew was still spoken natively in Israel at the time, so it's possible he spoke both languages.
I've heard that too, Aramaic.
Yeah. Is that like Arabic with salsa on it?
You should learn Aramaic and I'll learn Sanskrit.
Yeah. Can you learn Aramaic? We can understand Aramaic because we learned the words through the study of Talmud, and many Hebrews words are derived from Aramaic. If you can read Hebrew, you can read America's legends.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
So Aramaic is like Hebrew with sauce on it. You're
Yeah.
right. Absolutely.
I knew
Well said.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think we should. Was Jesus funny? I think is.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Another connection for Jesus being funny would be like he did. You know how he made like a lot of fish. So he's kind of like as similar to Schaub with Blackfish.
Yeah.
They both like fish.
Yeah.
So that's more ammo for your argument that he was funny. He raised Lazarus from the dead. He had someone wash his feet, right? Or he washed someone's feet, right?
Oh yeah, he washed that one horse feet, right? But that was the thing, is that nobody liked touching whores, and so he was like, hey, be cool, and then he washed her feet.
He washed her feet. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think if there's anything funny about that.
Well, maybe it was like a sigh of like oh my God, he's really washing her feet.
I don't know if I would laugh at that.
Yeah.
What else has he done? Jesus.
He made that blind guy see by rubbing mud in his eyes.
Oh, he gave someone sight.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he made fun of him for being blind like Schaub would do.
Oh yeah.
So I don't.
He's
Belittled. I don't know if Jesus belittled anybody's disabilities, because that would be more of like a comedian's route, probably.
Or somebody, another Israelite was like, Jesus, can I ask you a question? And then Jesus is like 8 inches, you know?
Yeah, if there was scripture of that in the Bible, I mean, then done deal.
Yeah.
He's a comedian.
Yeah.
If he had something like that.
Or if somebody was like, can I confess to you, Jesus? You know, can you clear me my sins? And he goes, how many chicks you fucked?
Yeah. I don't think Jesus ever talked about digs, really.
Yeah. Well, they did, he's probably circumcised, right? So
For sure, 100% he was circumcised. But if you search, if you could gadoosh my algorithm by searching, did Jesus talk about penises?
okay, let me see here. Did Jesus talk about penis? Why'd you already search it? Penis-y.
What does the Bible say about penis?
Oh, okay. Is this interesting?
I don't know. Maybe we should go back to the as funny, but let's click on it since we hit it.
Jesus was circumcised as a Jew on the 8th day of his birthday. Wow. In the Catholic circus, celebrated as Circumcised Day. That's what it says.
All right, a little weird Catholics.
Yeah, dude. Why are we worshiping that? Or celebrating that, rather. In medieval times, the holy foreskin was worshipped in many European churches. That's weird, dude. Imagine you get part of your dick cut off and everyone starts fucking worshiping it.
Damn.
Worshipped in many European churches. Must have been huge, right?
How do you even worship? I mean, they just assume it existed at one point and they think about this old baby's foreskin.
Yeah.
A little weird.
Yeah. They probably put it in one of those adoration things. Like, it's, you know how it has like the sun kind of thing. And then in the middle, you put like bread, but it's Jesus' skin. They just probably put a little foreskin in there.
You know what they did with my foreskin?
What?
Left it on my penis, daddy. What
Yeah. Hell yeah. We're not freaks.
No.
Let's see here. What does the Bible say about penis? Okay. So let's go through some of this. Ezekiel 23:20. You want to take it away?
And lusted after her lovers whose members were like those of donkeys and those whose issue was like that of horses. Damn, dude, that's in the Bible?
Holy moly.
So they were talking about big dicks in the Bible.
Oh, shit.
Ezekiel 16:26, you also played the whore with the Egyptians, your lustful neighbors, and multiplying your whoring to provoke me to anger. So Ezekiel's mad that his wife is boning other dudes, it sounds like. And look, Ezekiel, you're a duck.
Yeah, dude.
All right?
Well, more like a cuck. But
Yeah. Well, no,
Yeah.
well, I don't know. He's a duck because he's like, he's just going like, you're cheating on me with all these big dicks. How do you know the size of the dicks of what's
Yeah,
what
focus
you
on your
talking about?
wife.
Yeah. It's like you're revealing too much.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? And also, whose members were like donkeys, but the issue was like that of horse. Like, so they fuck like horses.
I don't know what he's trying to say, dude. All I know is he
maybe-
knows way too much about his wife's boning habits.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe he's saying that the dicks were small because they're like donkeys, and he's trying to. But
He's calling them small dicks?
because then the horses come in. He's like,
donkey dicks are big, dude.
I don't know how you know that, dude. But
I mean, they're horses. So basically, both horse, donkey.
Yeah.
That's where the phrase comes. Donkey dick. That
Yeah.
doesn't mean a small dick,
oh, okay, yeah.
right?
But so the donkey, isn't it a horse's dick bigger than a donkey's dick, dude?
I have no idea.
Donkeys are like the Napoleon of horses, right?
Don't know which animal has a bigger dong, but I know that the phrase donkey dick means big dick.
Oh, okay.
So I assume,
So whose issue was like that of horses. So he's fucking like a horse, but he's hung like a donkey.
I don't know what the word issue means in this sentence.
And whose
You'd
issue?
have to ask
Yeah.
Ezekiel.
We'd have to get a priest in here. That'd be a good guess for 2024.
Just ask him about dicks in the Bible.
All right, so Deuteronomy 25:11. When men fight with one another and the wife of the one draws near to rescue her husband from the land of him who is beating him and puts out her hand and seizes him by the private parts.
Sounds like a good wife if she's like trying to help you in a fight. That's the only time it's okay to grab another guy's dong. Help me in any way possible. I'm just kidding. Actually, I would prefer a woman stay out of the fight so they don't get hit.
Okay, what about this one? Hebrews 13:4. Let marriage be held in honor among all, and let the marriage bed be undefiled, for God will judge the sexually immoral and adulterous. That's not about dicks.
No, I mean, we shouldn't talk about Shab on this show. We've become that show. Now we really are just talking about dicks.
Okay,
but
what
in the
about
Bible,
this?
though.
What about this one, dude? Read that one right there.
No one whose testicles are crushed or whose male organ is cut off shall enter the assembly of the Lord. That's fucked up,
That's
Deuteronomy.
so fucked up.
What? Why would you need a dick to go to heaven? Because you can be fucking. There's a lot of truck walks in heaven.
This is where you start to get into that whole like, is the Bible even real type thing? Like, is this just some horny dude that's like, that has like a vendetta against some dude that got fucking castrated and he's like, you're not getting into heaven?
He said that because he wants his son not to cut off his dick. His son's like, I want to cut off my dick or balls or whatever. And he's like, all right, go on, new chapter to the Bible. You can't get into heaven if you don't have a penis.
No one whose testicles are crushed, right? So if your testicles are crushed, which I guess happened a lot back in the day.
God, what a terrible time to live.
Yeah. Or they have to add a or. Like that's whose male organ is cut off. So the male organ is that the dick or the balls?
I don't know. I don't want to think too much about it because I'll get weirded out.
Yeah, it's like vasectomy. All right. I'm just trying to focus on dicks only. Leviticus 18:6 here says, none of you shall approach any one of his close relatives to uncover nakedness. I am the Lord.
That makes sense. Don't show your fucking dick to my parents.
Yeah.
Or my children.
You shall not lie with a male as with a woman. It is an abomination. Okay.
That has nothing to do with penises.
Be cool, Leviticus, dude. Let's see. Genesis 1:27. God created a man in his own image, male and female he created. Okay, that's not about dicks. What about penis? There's nowhere.
I saw one that was kind of gross.
Which one?
It said something about foreskin.
If
you do Command F.
Oh yeah. So find
and boot foreskin. Foreskin comes up 7 times. All right, let's do all the foreskin ones, I guess.
Yeah.
They're probably all gonna be gross as shit though.
Oh yeah, you got this one right here.
Then Zipporah took a flint and cut off her son's foreskin and touched Moses' feet with it.
Ew.
And said, sure, you are a bridge room of blood to me. Damn. Why would she? So Moses had foreskin on his feet.
Gross, dude.
Weird.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Is that a thing? Exodus. Movement of the foreskin.
That's disgusting.
Put it on my left foot.
That's what Jesus asked the woman, like, has any foreskin been on these feet before you washed them?
If now I'm a cult leader and if for some reason I change my mind about circumcision, I will be having you put your children's foreskin on my feet. So if you're a true Raccoon Trees fan, look at you, one of the 1,000. Get ready to put your children's foreskin on my feet at some point.
All right, this one's Deuteronomy 10:16. Circumcise therefore the foreskin of your heart and be no longer stubborn.
I didn't know the heart had foreskin.
That's a good way of telling people to be a hawk, not a duck.
Yeah.
Circumcise the foreskin of your heart, daddy.
Sometimes you have to sit your friends down and tell them that.
Yeah.
Cut it out. Cut out that piece of your heart that was a foreskin.
Leviticus 12:3. And the 8th day the flesh of his foreskin shall be circumcised.
Well, duh.
Yeah, everyone knows that.
Yeah.
That's just math.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean?
That's when that happens. The 8th day. you gotta, and then it's done.
Okay, what about this one?
Circumcise yourself to the Lord. Remove the foreskin of your heart.
Oh.
We already did that one, but it's longer though.
Oh, okay.
Oh, which one are you talking about?
Yeah, that one. Jeremiah 4:4.
Okay. O men of Judah and inhabitants of Jerusalem, let my wrath go forth like fire and burn with none to quench it because of the evil of your deeds.
Oh my God.
I like the end of it. That'd be a cool way cool thing to say at the end of a speech. You give a whole like you're the new manager at your job, and you say your whole thing about everybody show up on time, do your work, and be good, and lest my wrath go forth like fire and burn with none to quench it because of your evil of your deeds. People are like, whoa. They probably will show up on time after that.
And please don't call us sick. So this one's 1 Samuel 18:27. Dave.
Yeah, share to Dave, not David. Dave.
Dave arose and went along with his men and killed 200 of the Philistines. And David brought their foreskins, which were given in full number to the king, that he might become the king's son-in-law. And Saul gave him his daughter Michal for a wife. Okay.
So they had the foreskin stored somewhere, or they after they killed these Philistines, they cut off part of their penis.
So maybe the Philistines didn't circumcise. So he was like, way ahead of you, daddy. And then he cuts him off, and then he gives him to the king. And the king's like, yo, that's a lot of foreskin. And he's like, you can have my daughter, Michal.
I would be weird, you kill all these people and they're like, well, now we got to cut off part of their penis. There's like a different crew that does that and they go around every soldier fucking chopping off their parts and then putting them in a bag and shit. I can't imagine that's like the most important. Like you're probably a peon. You're probably the lowest of the low if it's your job.
Yeah, that's a sad life right there if you're just cutting foreskins. Isn't it wild? They have to put they have to do it. They have to put it in their mouth, or what is it? Like they have to kiss it or something, right?
Who has to kiss it?
The rabbis, right?
That's a you narrative. I have no idea what you're talking
All
about.
right, let's make it a me narrative, huh?
Yeah.
Do rabbis kiss penis? Is it true rabbis actually kiss the freshly circumcised penis? It is Reddit, so let's keep that in mind. It's actually on TFATK. Let's see here. The person who does the circumcision isn't necessarily a rabbi. He's just someone who knows how to do circumcisions. What he does is suck out a little of the blood that's swelled up and spits it out with a nearby container. This is still practiced in half, if not 3/4 of Orthodox communities.
Oh, so like for very Orthodox people,
Yeah.
they do that. That's disgusting.
Yeah. But, I'm not just pulling this out of my dick tip, dude,
Right.
This one's long. Something about cutting off a kid's foreskin. That's disgusting.
Yeah, we just go.
Genesis 17:14. Any uncircumcised male who is not circumcised in the flesh of his foreskin shall be cut off from his people. He has broken my covenant.
So we broke God's covenant.
Damn,
dude. Hard to find out this way, but I'm gonna, keep it going, move forward, dude.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
If ever an uncircumcised dude tries to get me into religion again, I'm going to be like, first of all, how did I find out, right? But I'm going to be like, you want to go with me to Quora.com and Google search fucking foreskin in the Bible, dude?
I broke my covenant, bro.
Yeah, you did too, daddy. You know what I mean? Talking to the guy that's uncircumcised.
Oh, that's uncircumcised. Oh, the uncircumcised guy. I'm like, you're like, listen, bro.
Yeah.
Genesis 17:14, dude.
Yeah. You tell him that?
Boom.
Yeah, boom, dude.
State of, remember when you're a joke bombs or something like that, just state a fact, like Jerry Corley says. Jerry Corley's famous stand-up instructor from Flappers. If a joke doesn't do well, state a fact. So like, let's say you do one of your jokes that doesn't hit, you just go, hey guys, Genesis 17:14, right? Am I right? What are we doing here?
Yep.
Crush.
Or like John Jones has 2 Corinthians something on his chest.
Yeah.
Just
That'd be a hilarious tattoo, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Get a Genesis 17:14 tattoo.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Especially if you're uncircumcised.
Yeah.
Or if you're circumcised. Actually better if you're circumcised.
More religious if you're circumcised, yeah.
You get it because you just want people to know that if they don't have the snips, they're not getting through those gates, daddy. Never gonna meet St. Peter. Ever heard of him? Oh, really, dude? That's what St. Peter's gonna say to you. He's gonna say, oh, really, dude? When you try and get in.
Let's see. I think that's all the ones about penis.
That's all the ones about foreskin, daddy.
Yeah, that's
We could go back to we already played the voicemails, right?
yeah.
And there's no new reviews.
Why does this say did Jesus have a penis? He probably did,
That's a question that if you search, you're weird.
Yeah.
We could see as we go back to was Jesus funny?
Oh yeah. Was Jesus no, that's Al Pastor. Was Jesus funny?
Was Jesus a crack up?
Did Jesus have a sense of humor? Outreach Magazine, that's the source. Let's see here.
Looks like they wrote down a few of his best jokes.
Yeah. Let the children eat what they want first. It's not right to take children's bread and throw it to the dogs. That's a hitter back in the day, dude.
I wonder what the context is there.
I think he was talking to his daddy because I saw that verse earlier when I was looking up, is Jesus funny? Well said. Okay, wait.
Oh, so it's not done. This is the whole thing is a joke.
Oh, well, master, she said, even the dogs under the table eat the crumbs that the children drop. Well said, replied Jesus. Off you go. The demon has left your daughter. All right.
It's not done.
Oh, okay. So she went home and found the child lying on the bed and the demon gone. When it comes to understanding this story, it seems to me we only have 2 options. Option 1, Jesus responds to this woman in a rude and racially demeaning way.
Wait a minute. Go scroll back up.
Yeah.
I want to see what it. Read it again.
Okay, so news of him at once reached a woman who had a young daughter with an unclean spirit. She came and threw herself down at his feet. She was Greek, a Syrophoenician by race, and she asked him to cast the demon out of her daughter. Let the children eat what they want first, Jesus replied. It's not right to take children's bread and throw it to the dogs. Well, master, she said, even the dogs under the table eat the crumbs that the children drop. Well said, replied Jesus. Off you go. The demon has left your daughter. So she went home and found her child lying on the bed and the demon gone.
Why is he racially? What's the racial thing he says?
Well, I mean, if you want to go there, it's just like dogs. Even it's not right to take children's bread and throw it to the dogs.
Oh, so he's calling her child a dog?
Probably. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so he's like a roast comic.
Yeah. He's like, this is a crowd work.
He's roast humor.
Yeah.
He's like, don't give it to that dog. And then he points at her daughter.
Okay. So option 2. Oh, wait. So, thankfully, he has a sudden and somewhat inexplicable change of heart and decides to heal the woman's daughter after all. Okay. So he cracked a little quip and then was like, I'm just kidding. I'm going
to heal your dog daughter.
Yeah. Or option 2 is there is something in the look of Jesus' eye, in the tone of his voice, and the expression of his face that enables this woman to realize she is being asked a riddle of sorts, and she nails the answer. From everything we know of Jesus, the second option is really the only option. Clearly, Jesus is joking with this woman.
Yeah.
I imagine Jesus with a grin on his face in this story, on the verge of laughter all the way through, nodding his head in proud approval of the woman's quick wit, and finally giving his bewildered disciples a look of, isn't she wonderful? Hold on a second, someone might say. Yes, Jesus was kind, and I know he was compassionate and powerful, but seriously, was he funny? While there are all sorts of adjectives one might use to describe the way Jesus communicated the word boring is certainly not one of them. Jesus loved to tell a good story, particularly when it had a surprising punchline. Oh. Great movie. Ever seen it? Mm-hmm. Name the movie. He was all about the use of hyperbole and irony, and he occasionally employed a little sarcasm, too. Jesus was a genius at using unforgettable imagery to convey punchy and powerful messages, and apparently he thought camels were especially funny because he used them often in his imagery. So
the woman came up to him because her daughter had a demon inside her, and he was like, don't feed that demon first. Feed the kids. She's a demon dog. And then the woman was probably freaked out and said her thing like, but even like demon dogs eat too. And he's like, I know, see? Told you so. Get it? Boom. Take it away, Chin. Who is Jesus's Chin?
Well, Jesus's mark is Judas for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Who's his chin? Maybe Peter or what is that guy? Or Saint
Peter's
Gabriel.
one of them.
Saint Gabriel's at the gates, so he's probably getting the guests. You know what I mean?
Gabriel's at the gates?
I think so, right?
Is that right?
Am I
thought Peter's at the gates.
Who is at the gates of heaven? Fucking fast-ass typer, dude. I know you saw that.
Yeah, Peter.
Saint Peter. Yes.
Yeah.
One of the founders of the Christian church.
So I guess St. Peter is his chin.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Who's the Callan, though?
Callan? I don't remember all the 12 disciples.
Yeah.
I remember Peter, Judas, Simon is one of them?
Probably. Paul. Mark. Oh, Mark. Yeah.
Look up the 12 disciples. Who are they?
Can we get it right, though? Let's see if we can get
No, I don't know their name.
12. Don't look at the screen.
Okay.
Let's see here. All right, so there's Mark, Peter, Paul, Simon, Gabriel. Is Gabriel one of them? All right, let's see. I think that's all we got.
How about Jim?
Jim.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, the disciple Jim.
But maybe James, though.
They don't just have a fucking list of disciples? Sorry for cussing Jesus. Let's see here. So why is there a bunch of sponsored ads on the names of disciples? What is the name of the 12 disciples? Okay. Peter, James, John, Andrew, Philip. Who fills in there?
I don't remember that one.
Judas Iscariot, Matthew, Thomas, James.
James. I called James.
Bartholomew, dude. Judas Thaddeus and Simon Zealot. Imagine being Judas.
Some of those people really didn't make it.
Yeah.
Because they're like not famous at all.
Imagine being Judas Thaddeus and for like the last 30 years of your life, you got to be like, not that one, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
You really ruined that name.
Yeah.
Judas. No one is named Judas.
Peter, James, John, Andrew.
We got Simon and James.
Yeah.
Philip, I sort of vaguely remember. It's interesting that there's a Judas. Everyone else is one name, and then Judas Iscariot. Is scary ought. Interesting.
Is scary
Very interesting.
ought to not be a disciple, dude.
Yeah. I mean, he's got 12. I'm sure it's been said before, but he could do a good bringer show. Got 12 people.
Yeah, dude.
He could have. He had the tools to be a comedian. He had great oratory skills, a huge following, disciples that would go everywhere. Basically, like the guys, he would do the Comedy Chateau.
Yeah.
And they'd go there and like, what do you want in your rider? And they're like, we just want like water. Be like, do you need any alcohol? He's like, no worry, our guy can turn it into wine. And all that. You need anything to eat? No, we're good. We have bread and fish.
Yeah.
Is there anything I can get you? And then they go 8 inches.
They got plenty of closers too, you know. He could just walk on water as a closer, right?
I mean, that's, He's
know?
Got some big act outs. Right?
Yeah, act outs. What else? Maybe possibly levitation, you know what I mean? He could do some, he probably has a chunk on fasting, right?
Yeah, he'd hate Rogan because Rogan would be like, this guy's a murderer.
Yeah.
But Jesus like, I do not murder. You know, he'd be pretty mad.
Yeah.
Murderers row. He wouldn't get it.
Yeah.
I don't know if he would like be really good at the table.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if he could.
The Comedy Cellar?
Yeah, dude. I don't know if he'd like fit in with those guys.
What would Patrice say about him?
Man, you old white ass, hippie ass looking ass, you know, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You're not even real.
These are the 10 commandments of you not being funny, motherfucker.
Why was I in jail? Where were you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't like Jesus, but the feeling I think would be mutual.
Yeah, instead of making fish or bread come out of nowhere, he's like, here's some cookies, Patrice. And then Patrice is like, fuck, dog, I can't eat those.
Jesus at a comedy club would probably have the same reaction that he had at that market where he's like knocking over all the tables.
the
Like,
bank.
what is this? Like,
Yeah.
He'd like slap a Rain energy drink out of someone's hand and he'd be like, what are you doing? Drinking, eating, smoking marijuana outside the...
Not supporting the other comics.
Did you just hit a female security guard? Why would you tell him he's going to get fucked in the ass?
Yeah.
Bruce? Yeah.
Did you
think about what you're doing, Bruce. Jesus is watching.
Yeah. Why did you put your name twice in the bucket?
Yeah, wait, there's twice in the bucket. You just told that person you'd book them on your show. You have no intention of ever doing that.
Yeah.
You're not going to hang out sometime. Why do you care how many followers they have? I have 12. I'm not even looking for more.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Jesus, I think probably not a comedian.
I would beg to differ, dude. Yeah.
Yeah? You really like that demon joke landed hard with you?
You gotta, is it timeless? Probably not, dude.
Right.
But at the time, it's like the gay monster joke. You know what I mean?
I do like that he called his daughter a dog, or her daughter a dog.
Yeah.
That's pretty crucial. That's pretty mean,
Yeah.
if I'm understanding it correctly.
Yeah.
I'm not a biblical scholar.
Yeah. Well, it was a racially charged metaphor.
It's also racist too. He called her a dog because she's Greek Phoenician or whatever.
Yeah.
Guyanesian or whatever.
I mean, we're in 2023 looking back at negative 33. You know what I mean?
You're right. Those people could have been bad.
Yeah.
Right?
He's it's a human feeling. He's like, everyone here knows that she's a dog, you know?
Jesus is like, we all feel the same way about these Greek Guyanesian people, right? Yeah. I'm not breaking ground here. We know what they're like. Okay? They're dogs.
Well, that's the other thing too, is that a lot of comedians now say the word bitch, which is that's an BC version of saying bitch, I guess.
Dog.
Yeah.
Is there? There's no bitch in the Bible.
Let's
Great
question, dude.
Is the word bitch used in the Bible? I know whore is used.
Word bitch in the Bible.
Yeah. See how much that comes up. What does the Bible say about bitch?
Let's see here.
Command F that shit, daddy.
I guess I don't think the word's gonna be on there.
I guess
No.
not. Damn
But
it.
the most helpful one is, then Saul's anger was kindled against Jonathan, and he said to him, "You son of a perverse, rebellious woman."
Nice.
That's,
A perverse, rebellious woman. That's funny.
do I not know what you have chosen, the son of Jesse, to your own shame and to the shame of your mother's nakedness? Wow.
Yeah. Told him right to his face.
Son of a perverse, rebellious woman. That's just a mouthful, though, you know?
Yeah, it's too long.
Cut the fat, right? And this is Nahum 3:4. And all for the countless whorings of the prostitute, graceful and of deadly charms, who betrays nations with her whorings and peoples with her charms.
Great woman, never met her.
Yeah, so not the word itself, but a lot of descriptive language to say one word.
I'm looking for other ones. I don't really see any good ones so far. It's like, nah. No.
No, I don't think so.
Wait.
What was that?
Wives submitted. Nah, that's not good.
Let's see here.
Yeah, I guess the only good one was like the first one.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's progressive of the Bible to not use the word bitch, I guess. But then again, it wasn't around back then.
What does Bible say about comedy? Let's look at the most helpful one.
Yeah, does the Bible try and make you laugh at all?
A time to weep, a time to laugh, a time to mourn, a time to dance.
So, ecclesiastes or whatever. How do you say that? Ecclesiastes? You want to take a guess?
Ecclesiastes.
Ecclesiastes. I think you're probably right.
I don't know.
So the Ecclesiastes is the comedy part of the Bible, I guess.
Okay, so Ephesians 5:4-12 is, I think, trying to speak to us now. Let's look at this one in the scope of crowd work videos.
And you think this is God talking to us right now?
Yeah.
Or, okay. Maybe read it in God voice then.
Wait.
That's a good idea.
Okay. Let there be no filthiness.
Wait.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, what?
How funny would it be if you met God and the first thing he said was, like before God gave like a big speech, he's like, everyone's watching. He's like,
My children.
all right, now you can read it.
Okay.
Let there be no filthiness, nor foolish talk, nor crude joking, which are out of place. But instead, let there be thanksgiving.
Okay.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, dude. That's the punchline, dude.
Anytime you're about to make a joke, just do Thanksgiving instead.
Yeah.
You know, have a turkey, sweet potatoes.
For you may be sure of this, that everyone who is sexually immortal or impure, or who is covetous, that is
Covetous.
covetous. Okay, thanks for not going to issue me. Idolater. Thank you. Has no inheritance in the kingdom of Christ and God. Let no one deceive you with empty words, for because of these things the wrath of God comes upon the sons of disobedience. Therefore do not become partners with them. For at one time you were darkness, but now you are a light in the Lord. Walk as children of light. Okay, so what do you think they're saying about crowd work right there?
It sounds like they're against most comedy, but definitely crude comedy. This does not sound like it's pro crowd work. I would say God spoken pretty forcefully in this passage against it in Ephesians.
But maybe he's saying crude comedy is crowd work. You know what I mean? Well, he does say stuff about sexual stuff, and you know.
Let there be no filthiness, nor foolish talk, nor crude joking.
Wow.
So he wants none of that.
Dude, thank God we're not religious, dude. We'd be ducks on stage.
I know. I hope you don't read that, Bruce Craig. You know? So yeah. Or I hope you're not Christian.
Imagine being the guy that hit the woman though, and he's like, Ephesians 4:12, dude. You know, what are you doing out here? I'm not gonna get fucked in the ass. You know,
it would be funny if he was getting beaten up and he said Ephesians 5:4-12. He's just against comedy in general. That's why he got thrown out. He hit the security guard because he was trying to stop comedy.
Yeah,
maybe that's what's going on. Deity.
For the wicked boasts of the desires of the soul, and the one greedy for gain curses and renounces the Lord. So that's, you know, the one greedy for gain, crowd work, you know, curses and renounces the Lord.
Yeah, I think the Bible is shown us to be not very funny on purpose, and they don't seem to be in support of comedy in general.
Yeah.
They don't even talk about digs that much.
It sounds like the Bible wakes up a little later than 434, dude.
Yeah. The enemies are prospering, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like the Bible's still asleep.
Yeah. But that was fun, dude. I mean, we looked up some Bible verses. I mean, dude, what are you supposed to do on Christmas, you know?
I don't know. I think this, just, you know, be with your loved ones, Love you, dog.
Love you, dude.
And celebrate the season. Talk about wear a robe. Have the food that you want. See your family. Maybe have some chili rayon. Whatever you do, make sure it's Netflix.
Get circumcised.
Yeah, if you're not, do that soon. Because if not, you won't get into the covenant of Timos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just kidding. We welcome all of our uncircumcised fans.
Imagine being uncircumcised.
Or circumcised, I mean.
Imagine being uncircumcised and virgin, and you're like, I got to get somebody to suck this thing. So you just get circumcised, and then the rabbi sucks it because the blood.
And on that note, we hope you have a happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Bye.
Get a robe.